Hi guys, today's tip is quite an interesting one actually. I know they're not as popular as they used to be, chod rigs, but some people still use them, and there's certain situations where they're pretty unbeatable. And obviously when you've got dense weed you can't use hin stiffs, or of course you can use like a heli setup with it so it'll fly back, but there's times when a chod's pretty unbeatable. And I like a bit of food over the top of, if I'm using it over weed a chod or over certain kind of strata, particularly at night. I think you don't get so many bites on single hook baits at night. And if you're using it as a single, I mean, people use chods over bait, of course, I know that. But if you're fishing in an awkward situation and you want to put a trap out over weed, particularly onion weed, silkweed, where it's a crappy bottom, I might want to get some pellet in there or something in a bag. So I use mesh bags. And a lot of people say to me, I like the chod rig, but you can't use a mesh bag or any food on it, PVA bag. But that's ridiculous. I've been doing it for a long time, and it's easy what I'm going to show you. You might not even want to try it, but you might want to try it. But it works great, and then it's blindingly simple. And this technique of attaching a mesh bag will work in lots of different situations, not just with the chod rig. You can use it with maggots in the winter. You can do all kinds of things with this, and you can use it on a helicopter type rig, because PVA bags, mesh bags, are difficult to use on a helicopter because it almost like when you cast it sort of wants to drag backwards on the hook length, like a flying back lead almost. So we've got a chod here, typical lead core. You can do it on a naked one as well. And what I do, you get the lead core or your line, your main line, and you make a loop like this. Then you bring it back on itself, so you've got two loops. Then you get the knot on the PVA bag, bed it down like that. So that is in effect holding my mesh bag. Now that's not very aerodynamical like that, so I might want to do two of those. So I'll move that bead out of the way. Do another one of those, one loop that turns into two. Put the other end of the bag in it. I mean, it's a bit tricky to get the measurements right sometimes, but I'll try. Yeah, it's done it. Bed that one down. So what I've got is my PVA's fixed in position, like so, and just get the old choddy, and it doesn't tangle anyhow, but I might want to have it sat right amongst the pellet or whatever bait I've got in the PVA. You can keep the curve in it still nicely. I just get it like that and gently nick it into the hook so it can't catch on any weed on its way down, which is important, because don't forget, you can put pieces of dissolving foam on, but this way it's absolutely idiot proof. It's quite aerodynamic and it'll just whip out like that, and you're not going to get any kind of foul ups or tangles. So you've got the chod with your PVA mesh bag full of beautiful little 2mm pellets with your cherry on the cake sat on top, which is your hook bait, and it's very effective. You can do it, as I say, you can do it with maggots, or you can do it with whatever you want, and it's very good indeed. On tricky bottoms over various silts and weed, give it a go and see what you think. So that's my tip for today, how to use a PVA bag on a chod.